Will life-threatening global environmental problems replace war? By Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. In recent years, the global community has been increasingly concerned about the impact of environmental problems on the future or even the survival of humanity. The effects of climate change, deforestation, pollution, and loss of biodiversity have raised questions about the potential for these issues to replace warfare, as these threats to human survival are becoming so great. This may also open up the possibility of an unprecedented level of international cooperation to deal with this threat. Environmental threats may ultimately make war an activity that humanity can no longer afford. At present, environmental issues appear to contribute as much to international tension as to international cooperation. Environmental problems have the potential to exacerbate existing social, economic and political tensions, leading to conflicts that threaten human life on a global scale. One of the most pressing environmental issues is climate change, which has been linked to extreme weather events, rising sea levels and disruption to agricultural systems. These impacts can lead to food and water shortages, displacement of populations and competition for scarce resources, all of which can contribute to social unrest and conflict. In addition to climate change, deforestation and loss of biodiversity have also been linked to conflicts, particularly in regions where natural resources are central to local economies. Competition for land, water and minerals can lead to disputes between communities and in some cases armed conflict. Furthermore, pollution from industrial activities and waste disposal can have severe health impacts on populations, leading to social unrest and potential conflict over access to clean air and water. Addressing life-threatening global environmental problems requires international cooperation and coordinated action, and this is now being seen. The United Nations and other international organisations have played a crucial role in raising awareness about environmental issues and promoting agreements to mitigate their impacts. The Paris Agreement, for example, represents a significant step towards global cooperation on climate change, with the aim of limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius or 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit. In addition to formal agreements, international cooperation on environmental issues also involves scientific research, technology transfer and capacity building in developing countries. These efforts are essential for developing sustainable solutions to environmental problems and reducing the potential for conflicts over scarce resources. Furthermore, international aid and development assistance can help vulnerable communities adapt to the impacts of environmental change, reducing the likelihood of conflict. In some cases, environmental problems may already serve as a catalyst for cooperation and peace building. For example, transboundary water management initiatives have the potential to foster cooperation between neighbouring countries, reducing the potential for conflict over shared water resources. Furthermore, the recognition of environmental problems as a global threat has led to increased awareness and action at the international level. The Sustainable Development Goals adopted by the United Nations in 2015 include targets related to environmental sustainability and climate action, reflecting a global commitment to addressing these issues. As such, it is possible that the recognition of environmental problems as a threat to human life may actually serve to reduce the likelihood of traditional warfare, as nations prioritise cooperation and diplomacy over conflict. Progress has clearly been made on international cooperation over environmental issues, and this is encouraging. However, the environmental situation does seem to be getting worse, and the environmental threat may become so great that war cannot be risked, and humanity will have to settle its differences as best it can and unite against this common enemy to ensure its survival. Providing that environmental issues are solved or at least contained by such a development, this shift from conflict to cooperation can only benefit humanity in the future. A united world against the environmental threat would signify a monumental shift in global priorities. By coming together to combat environmental issues, countries would demonstrate a shared commitment to safeguarding the planet for future generations. This united front could lead to innovative solutions, collaborative efforts, and a renewed focus on sustainability. Additionally, it could foster a sense of global solidarity transcending borders and promoting cooperation on a scale never seen before.